all the students who are joining AP Psychology a little bit late. And my course page looks different than your course page because I'm managing two different sections of this. So there's a non-live group where there's assignments for students who are not attending the weekly class on Monday. So we have to get you caught up. So right now, if I send this to you right now, until Saturday, you're only going to see through course week 3. And then on Saturday, I'm going to send a message for course week 4, which is the week of the 8th through 14th. So you're going to see some of them. I'm going to go through each of these weeks and show you, kind of discuss how fast I think you can get caught up. And then what I would like for each of you to do is to sit down and write out your plan. So what will you do? And as long as you're working towards getting caught up, I'm fine following whatever plan you have. I just want each of us to have a plan so that, you know, my goal would be Blue Tent's break is after October 5th. So after course week 7, there's a week off. So my real goal is that all of us would be back on pace after that week off, which, if we need a date here, because I need to add the dates, that's going to be, so the break week is the 5th through the 12th. So hopefully by, October 13th, you're on, would be course week 8. Right, so this is course week 8 by that time. So that would be our goal. So you can make a plan. So let's kind of look at this. The orientation week, there's nothing. You're going to have to do a short orientation for Blue Tent. It shouldn't take you very long. The pre-course week, this should be fast. I say hi. I show you the resources. You join my College Board classroom. And the only other thing you need to do is read and return the syllabus. Obviously, the information there on being late is going to apply after we get you caught up. The only reason I really have late regulations or late policies is because I know students will procrastinate and fall behind, and we don't want that. All right, then in course week 1, you're going to see, if you're in the live class, you're going to see one set of weekly goals, which includes a meeting. And I have to say that I forgot to hit record on that meeting. So even if you're in the live class, there is no recording for that week, and you'll be okay. If you're in the non-live class, there's an extra discussion on how good are you at changing an opinion. And I really would like you to make either a video or audio recording for your video so I get to know you. And everyone in this week, so there's the video that you can watch, you'll see it's there. There's the discussion forum to work on. There's a little introduction lesson that just kind of orientates you to the whole class. There's a place for you to make a quick video. This might take you 30 to 45 minutes. This should take you 20 to 30 minutes. The Get to Know Me video depends on your tech skills, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. You don't need to do the interviewing a classmate. If you're in the live class, just submit. Mrs. Hinman says I don't have to do this, and you can go on. The AP Exam 1 is you're going to go to your College Board account and you're going to take a practice exam. Not because I think you're going to do well, but because I want you just to see your end goal. So this probably will take an hour, hour and a half, depending on whether you really want to work on it or you're just kind of looking at it, right? Maybe it takes you a little longer. Maybe this is, you set one aside part for the multiple choice and one part for the free response. That's the longest assignment of that week. Then in course week 2, again, if you're in the live class, I did record this meeting, so it's there. So you'll be able to see week 2 Zoom meeting, and you'll see the recording, and you can watch it and answer the questions. If you're not, you have this video, overview video of the week, goes through the assignments. All right, the timeline, I would say this is going to take you 45 minutes to an hour and a half. Depending on, you can work with somebody who could go faster. What is psychology? This will probably take you 45 minutes to an hour because there's some different parts to discuss. Perspectives concept map, 45 minutes to an hour. Here's where you're turning in the timeline that you're already working on. Case study, I would say 30 to 45 minutes will take you. And only if you're in the live class do you need to do the Psychology is Everywhere bingo. And honestly, I'm fine with you saying, I really don't need to do this because I'm trying to get caught up. All right, that's an assignment that if you upload this saying I don't really have time, that's okay. That brings us to week 3, all right, which is the last week I'm going to do this for. Week 3. Everybody does the same thing because there was no class this week. There's a video for you to watch. Here is a link to get to your textbook. So you click on this link and you enter this code, course ID, and you'll have access to your textbook, which you'll need for these assignments. Research concept map, again, 45 minutes to an hour, I would think. Descriptive research will take less because it's reviewing some of the things that are already in that lesson. So let's say 45 minutes. The observation, I would like you to observe for 20 minutes, and then it depends on how long it takes you to write that up. I would say 30 to 40 minutes to write up what you did. This is fairly fast, maybe 15, 20 minutes for this discussion. This correlation is going to take a little bit of time to gather your data and finish it. So I would say in total, it's probably not going to take more than an hour and a half, but it's going to be divided up because you're going to have to gather some data. These are just extra resources if you want extra practice on what you did this week. You don't have it. And then week 4, you're going to get this weekend when I send out the week 4. So, well, how do I deal with this? If it was me, I first would just set aside time. I wouldn't necessarily say, I'm going to find a huge block of time and work on it. I'm just going to look at my schedule. I'm going to say, when was I planning on working on AP Psychology? And try to, add 30 to 40 minutes of time you were going to spend on it extra in order to get caught up. And then if you start and you're feeling frustrated, you're not sure how to handle it, then just tell me and we can schedule a meeting. All right, so I hope you find this useful. Rather than me sending you a whole bunch of emails, I'm just going to send you this video and a little bit of extra information, and we'll hope we get you started. And again, please don't be shy about asking for a meeting if you would like one.